Welcome back to ActionTracks from Indianapolis, Indiana. We're closing out the opening ceremonies for our second monster truck event of the day and of this ActionTracks program. We're moving in to Saturday evening monster truck racing, taking a look at the bracket. It's Bigfoot versus Stomper, then Raminator versus Avenger. Then we've got Rammunition taking on Heavy Hitter Chalkboard Chuck, taking on the Black Knight. With a 12-truck field in Indianapolis, only 8 of those are competing in the racing competition. That's because in Indianapolis, there are so many events going on for the monster trucks that breakage is a significant issue, and the Jamboree officials are looking to alleviate that by mixing it up. Some of the trucks will compete in racing, some will compete in freestyle. All of the championship contenders will be competing in racing. First pair off already, Bigfoot versus the Stomper. You can see a little body damage on the Stomper from an earlier freestyle. Body just broke a little loose and fell off the truck. Joe just happened to run over it in the Stomper truck. Bigfoot gonna take the victory though, decisively. Really wanting to make up some ground on the Raminator after Paul knocked another round of racing off the Bigfoot lead during our earlier event today. Raminator's got himself a favor right here as Avenger, not going to be able to make the call. Mark Hall will have a solo pass, giving him an easy run into the semifinals. That is not what Runte needed to see. So these two will have a colossal face-off in the semifinals with the title on the line. Mark Hall only 1 round behind the championship leading Bigfoot. On the line right now, it's Heavy Hitter and the Rammunition. You saw Rammunition earlier take a great racing victory over his teammate Chuck, but in doing so, possibly cost his teammate the championship by taking valuable points away. And right now, Dishman's in trouble. Oh no! Anson in the Heavy Hitter off track into the sponsor inflatable. He had Rammunition covered, it looked like, and that gave the victory to Dishman in the Rammunition. Taking an ActionTracks backtrack. We've got to see this again. Gets a little wide, a little dusty there, into the Jersey barriers and into the sponsor inflatable, knocking that off the track, but handing the victory straight over to Rammunition. Our final pair of round 1 on the line. Chalkboard Chuck, Bobby Holman driving this weekend, doing double duty, trying to get the shocks dialed in on that truck against Hillbilly in the Black Knight. Black Knight, a former Hartsock truck gunslinger, a truck that's seen a lot of hits. And right here, Hillbilly gonna take the win, maybe? Hillbilly off to the side there. That could be a problem. No, it looks like they're gonna give the win to Hillbilly and Black Knight. Moving on into semifinal round action. Our pairings look like this. Bigfoot will take on Raminator in a major points battle race. This could decide the championship right here. And then Rammunition taking on the Black Knight. Our 2 combatants staging up. They've been battling tooth and nail all year long. These guys are hardcore racers, and you can bet they're going to be on kill right now. This could be the race of the weekend. Coming down to the final turn, Bigfoot's looking good. He's got the short way around and he's powering to the victory. Wow! What a win for Bigfoot. That was quite a margin for those 2 trucks. Dan Runte flexing the Bigfoot muscle this weekend in Indy. On the other side of the bracket, it's Rammunition taking on the Black Knight. Dishman in the Rammunition needs to take this victory so he can make it to the finals and knock off the Bigfoot to keep his teammate in the championship battle coming into the last day of action. Right now, Raminator 2 rounds back and his teammate is going to the finals. Dishman has the shot to knock off Bigfoot and keep Raminator in contention. Black Knight a little bit of an issue in that final turn of that race. It's finals time in Indianapolis on this championship weekend. In the finals, it'll be Bigfoot, piloted by Runte, taking on Matt Dishman in the Rammunition. Runte leading the points, wants to solidify that championship. He wants to be the Thunder Drag champion, and they're off. Look at how hard those guys left the starting line. Bigfoot pulling a wheelie. Dishman needs to take this win to keep his teammate in the points race. Coming down to the final turn, they're neck and neck. Powering to the finish line. It's Bigfoot. Oh, they're together. Bigfoot barrel rolls. And Rammunition's over. Both trucks rolling over in spectacular fashion in the finals. There you see Runte's out of the Bigfoot truck. He took the victory.
Heard it. All the safety gear worked, so we're good.
There you see Matt Dishman. He's okay too. Both drivers all right after that spectacular crash. We've got to take a look back at this. As we've been talking about all weekend long, these trucks were on kill. The two biggest teams in the industry taking on each other. They were neck and neck coming out of the final turn. Bigfoot, a little swirly over the final jump, and they get together, banging wheels. Both trucks taking big crashes. Another look back from a different angle. Bigfoot barrel rolling behind the dirt mound. Dishman sliding to a stop and hooking a rut and knocking the truck on over. From our starting line cam, a good shot of Bigfoot's rollover. Runte hooking a rut and barrel rolling the big blue Bigfoot all the way over. We've got footage courtesy of our junior contributor, Michael Harry. He's got a great angle for us right here. Oh, you really see the contact. Insanity in the finals. Both trucks with spectacular crashes.
It landed it because it came up and then it just carried and then it planted the front left corner straight into the dirt.
Right there you heard it from Matt Dishman talking with Mark Hall and Bigfoot representative Bob Trent. The Ram team will now have the chance to look over the damage to see if that truck will be back for Sunday afternoon action, where we'll decide the champion on the next episode of ActionTracks. But more importantly, will the Bigfoot be able to make it back? Runte, with a spectacular rollover, has a lot of work to do to make it back.
I mean, it's racing, you know. We come over the jumps together ahead of him, but it's just, I took a real bad dive in, broke a sway bar. I mean, I heard the sway bar break. Could hear him, couldn't see him. Had a bad feeling, and we got together. I mean, I'm not going to blame it on him, and I'm not going to take all the blame either. But you know, it's just one of those things that happen when you're racing like this, especially on a S track like this, and it's a little slippery and a little greasy, and you're coming out of the corner with a lot of power. It's going to happen. I mean, we wanted to win, they wanted to win. It's what happens.
Well, Dan, you got the win, and also, by the math we're doing right now, the best Mark could do is tie you tomorrow if you were to go out in the first round, and then it would go to a tiebreaker, so that's got to feel pretty good.
I wasn't aware of that, but that does feel real good. Ross, you're full of good news. It might have been worth it then.
What a situation after the final round of racing in Indy tonight. Bigfoot and Dan Runte and Matt Dishman and Rammunition collide after the finish line and spectacularly roll over. But Dan Runte still managed to take the final round victory, putting him 3 rounds ahead of second place Mark Hall in the Raminator. The Bigfoot team's got their work cut out for him as they'll be thrashing all night to get the Big Blue Ford up and running again so he can try to hold on to that championship in our final round of action. You'll see that all on the next episode of Action Tracks. We hope you've had a great time. Until next time, we'll see you then.